Okay. Ooh, my keyboard stopped working. Sometimes that happens. Really? We're gonna stop working right now? There we
At the
go.
Chad station?
Yeah, it gets confused between my computers because I have two of them.
That's 1 point for Jay's Chad station.
But you don't have two computers hooked up, which I feel like.
1 point for Chad station. Lucky bat. Oh, Jason M. Hey, everyone.
Oh my goodness. I have to actually search for Eon's Battle. And there we are.
The end.
Oh, and a better help ad.
Jessica E. Hey, Sternmerk. Hello. Chris House. Hey, Nick. What do you think about the Magic the Gathering 40k crossover? Love
Zero
it.
cared.
Magic the Gathering is my favorite Pokemon.
Not into card games.
Nah. I played a little Yu-Gi-Oh.
I mean, we all did when we were 5.
Yeah, it was like last week.
Yep. Just entered a tournament, lost.
Mm-hmm.
Played against Sean, lost.
Yeah. I got disqualified because I was wearing deodorant.
That's just too mean to everyone in this chat. I'm gonna like the stream because of that. I know. I do feel like pretty much every ad before I watch the stream is always BetterHelp, and I feel like it's telling me something.
BetterHelp, sponsoring Ends Battle. We would do such a good ad read.
Mm-hmm. But they could be... I don't know how funny it's allowed to be, but we can make it pretty funny.
BetterHelp. Do you play Warhammer? You need our services.
Yeah. This is a necessity.
Right up there with your subscription to... Are you subscribed to Warhammer Plus? You are in desperate need of our services.
Daniel Bear, better help these nuts.
Better
That's pretty good. Better help these nuts. Sure, without the hey Jay, should I do some drawing or just vibe in bed listening to y'all? It's 10 p.m. here.
I have been wanting to do some drawing. It's been way too long since I plugged in my Wacom. My Wacom.
Yeah,
It's a
you've just been
drawing
doing other
tablet.
things with the whacking.
It's a really nice drawing tablet. It is also the cheapest one that Wacom sells. I really like my Wacom. I have the smallest one. I wouldn't mind the medium one maybe. I would love to try that one. Like if somebody had it, I'd love to give it a try. Cause there's nothing wrong with the small one. Sometimes it might be nice to like, you make a big line, but it represents a small line on your computer, as opposed to like them, you make a small line and it's kind of a big line on the computer.
Whack 'em.
Wacom. The ferret thing. You guys watch Moist Critical. I just left his Twitch stream for this. No, but I was watching Dr. Rhino, Mr. Matt over on his channel, Dr. Rhino on Twitch. He's a fun streamer.
Stream. I would never be a part of a stream. That's embarrassing.
Foozy. Someone explained to me how to use contrast paints. Take a good-sized brush and load it up with contrast paint, like a thick amount of contrast paint, and then glob it on your mini, because you got to be kind of quick about it. Glob it on your mini, and then wipe it off on a paper towel, like wipe your brush off on a paper towel, and then come back in with a relatively clean brush, and then pull away the excess contrast medium, so that you can kind of work your highlights into the project. And then after it's dry, take out your acrylic paints and do a couple of highlights, and then it should be perfect. Aaron Vinning, what would any of you have any ideas where to look for Terran Tatek minis for Star Wars? Terran Tatek? What is Terran Tatek? The best person at doing Star Wars miniatures is Outcast Legion? Black Legion? Black something?
Oh, I can find it right now.
Yeah!
You're talking about the gun guy?
Yeah!
The Gungas? No. Man, has it been a long time?
Black Remnants? Remnants?
I think that's right.
Black Remnant
them.
miniatures.
Yep, Black Remnant.
Black Remnant. That person does the best Star Wars minis. Potato, hey Jay, how do you get such smooth coats using glazes on flat areas like Spaceman shoulder pads, trying to use slap chop with Space Marines but without much luck? You gotta really thin your paint, like almost water thin, and do a few layers. There's no way to like one and done a really nice blend. Hack'em Slash, did you hear? Games Workshop hired Ninjon. We did hear because they were gonna hire us,
Right.
but we charged too much. So
Yeah.
and then they offered like Ninjon like a ham sandwich and $40, and he took
Yeah.
it. Well, really,
Yeah.
Daryl took it, and he
Right.
used like Ninjon's name and information, and so yeah, Ninjon's kind of roped into it. It's a whole problem. It's being litigated right now.
Yep. We're on the jury for some reason.
Yeah.
Nazim, so I'm wondering what would be the chances of my mini getting critiqued for the Patreon benefits? 100%.
100%. Yeah.
We have a show where we critique people's miniatures if they join the Patreon.
Yeah. If you post it, we will critique it.
Exactly. And you're going to have an even higher chance of that video coming out quicker because we're going to be doing a lot more of them.
Yeah.
So, there you go. I think it might be the most valuable thing on our Patreon that we do.
Yeah.
Maybe besides the STLs.
Yeah, we take your image, we blow it up, we draw on top of it,
Yep.
we make jokes about it. It's great. It's a great time.
Can't believe how much does the Patreon cost? $3, $5, $9. To get your model critiqued, you got to pay $5 or up. And you get STLs too, and discounts on physical 3D prints of models that we make, except for the terrain, because it takes too long.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure that one out in the future. 'Cause a lot of people ask about the terrain as well, printing it. But yeah, like those skulls, they take over a day each. We just can't, because we need the 3D printers too.
Hectat, will you ever do a non-metallic metal tutorial? I've got a general idea, but some clarification would help. As soon as I figure out how to do non-metallic metal, I will share with you guys. I feel like I've done it a little. I've had some success, some failure. As soon as I think I've really got it down to a science, I'll show off my technique.
Daniel Bear, do you guys have any other hobbies besides mini painting? I've recently taken up knitting. It's very therapeutic, and I get clothes, so it's a win-win. I love snorkeling. I've never done it.
You're pretty, like, you've got like what, probably $30,000 of snorkeling equipment.
Yeah, and I've never done it, but it's fun.
Is it snorkel or scuba, or are they two different things?
They're two different things,
Okay.
obviously.
Oh well, yeah, that's good information to get from the expert. I like to make stuff. I like replica film props. I do like one a year because that's how much free time I have.
I like to troll people online and catfish them. Those
And
are the
scuba.
things that I like to do. And scuba. And that kind of goes into this next comment. Nickareese, thank you guys so much for the sweepstakes. It's been so hard to find a PS5. Can't wait till it gets here. Well, if you get a message that we're doing a sweepstakes for a PS5, it's not us.
Yes.
We would never give away a PS5 to any of you.
No.
We would keep it for ourselves and most likely just sell it. So, just putting that out there. Although, we do giveaways every once in a while, and, maybe we'll do one soon. Just gotta see.
Yeah. It won't be for a PS5, though.
No, it'll be models or something.
Yeah. Marcon J would Kill Team Into the Dark be a good set for a newcomer to 40k? Well, if you want to play 40k, then no. Because Kill Team is a different game than 40k. It has different rules, sort of different models. Not all the models that are in 40k are available in Kill Team and vice versa. If you want to play Kill Team, I think it's a really, really good entry. I mean, the terrain looks phenomenal. The Kill Teams are gorgeous. We're picking it up.
Oh yeah, we're picking it up.
It looks really cool.
We already basically have it ordered.
Oh, that terrain looks like it's going to be so much fun to play on.
It's going to be fun. And again, one of my least favorite things about Kill Team, and something that always turns me off about it, is the vantage point stuff. And because I just think it sucks.
Yeah, it super favors shooting.
Yep.
To the point where you made it to a really good vantage point. I kind of have to hide.
Yeah.
But if you hide, you kind of lose because we waste activations.
What's interesting is we got a comment today with somebody saying that they were disappointed in this box set because of the vantage point going away, essentially. And I was like, oh.
That's weird that Sean left that comment.
Exactly. Can't wait.
It looks like it's going to be great. It looks like it's going to be a really fun way to switch up the game a little bit. Like, sometimes you might go back to regular old terrain.
Yeah.
But sometimes you might just want to play in a really cool claustrophobic maze.
And that's the special thing about Kill Team.
Yeah.
You can switch it up.
You can have it your way.
You can have it your way. I can't wait for the Burger King expansion.
Mm-hmm.
That's the third season, everybody. Yeah. I didn't want to spoil it, but that's what the third season of Kill Team is.
If you get a Burger King's kids meal, it's going to come with some Kill Team expansions. A dude dips. Jay, I just painted my first Black Templar. Thanks for the guide. No probs. I like Black Templar, awesome. And it's only taken me about 9 years to get a good recipe going.
Yep.
Gosh, when I started, contrast paint wasn't even an idea.
Right.
Lisa McDonald, what are you painting? I just came in. Some Dark Eldar Hellions.
Jason, Nick's biggest hobby is your mom. This is true. She takes up a lot of my time. She's a very special lady. Peach McMurray, by the way, thanks for killing that if that was you. Oh yeah, it was us. Also trying to get their Telegram account suspended. Because it's not good that exists.
Namro D, Jay, are you ever going to do another updated version of Lava Bases? Potentially. I am working on a Grey Knights army, and I may be doing some fun stuff with Lava Bases.
Right.
Oh man, how many people?
Too late. Jesuitian Baron! Every Happy Meal comes with Kill Team terrain. Just a small piece of terrain. A barrel, maybe. 2 barrels, if you're lucky.
Mm-hmm. You know, if Happy Meals came with barrels, it'd have a lot of barrels. Actually, that's not true. Usually I get a burger and a McChicken.
Yeah, I mean, how many Happy Meals? Like, I would have to eat 3 Happy Meals.
It comes with a full-size small-ass McDonald's burger.
Yeah, I mean, I could eat 3 of them.
I like the fillet of fish. It's kind of pricey though, for like plastic fish.
Also makes you a creep. And you walk in with your Crocs on.
Oh yeah, and nothing else.
You have to go to the McDonald's that aren't near a school though.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only problem.
Daniel Bear, a lot of people don't realize that scuba is actually an acronym of self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. Snorkeling is just a breathing hose in your mouth. Yeah, exactly. Nick explained that to me in great detail, because I once got that wrong.
And I slapped you too.
Yeah, it was kind of bad.
Yeah, it was a rough time in EOB history. Yesterday.
Spleen, Jay, I need to ask a question. I'm converting my Primaris Captain for my Chapter Master, and I'm running it as a Firstborn. Doesn't matter what sized base I use. I believe that regular Space Marine Captains stand on 32mm bases, and Primaris Captains stand on 40mm bases. So if you're running him, that's the idea. But if it's the base it came with, I think that's usually the rule, is you use whatever base the model came with.
Jeez, this is a very basing stream. Stern Merc, Jay, will you be making a basing tutorial for Space Hulk bases? How do you hide the tactical rock on the Kroot? How is there a rock on a metal floor?
Could be just a big hunk of rust, or
right.
They could. I mean, spaceships in 40k, or Imperium spaceships, and probably Kroot spaceships probably do use stone as part of their construction. Like, they're literally floating cities and cathedrals.
Right.
Ooh, the Kroot have really cool spaceships. They're called War Spheres. And, like, Google Kroot War Spheres, and they're literally spheres. Like, they kind of look dope.
Kroot.
Kroot.
I love it. I get to have Kroot.
Yeah. And I get the cool stuff, though. I get the breachers, Imperial Navy breachers.
Literally, nobody cares about him.
I saw a video today, and somebody was like, who cares about the Kroot?
Really?
Yeah.
What channels? I want to go over there and leave some hate.
Battle
Brothers Tabletop?
Yeah. It was Ben.
Was it really?
No, of course not.
That would be amazing. Yeah.
If anyone likes some good Kill Team content, Battlebird Tabletop puts out Kill Team content every single week. He's on he has a Kill Team podcast.
What a
specifically
nerd.
For Kill Team. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And he won't let me on. No, that's
really?
not true. I've never asked. Hectat, working on a Sister Zephyrim right now. Want to do a different paint scheme. Any suggestions? Pink and green.
Pink and green. Pink and green. Maybe orange.
Big Daniels, what faction are you currently playing in Kill Team? I haven't been playing a lot of Kill Team. Neither of us have been playing a lot of Kill Team. We've been busy little boys. But
and we're gonna be even busier little boys coming up. And
goodness gracious!
Will see why. Holy
but
shit.
I really enjoyed Kroot, Sisters, Novitiates, and a good old fashioned Space Marine Assault Intercessors.
I love Orc Commandos. I love the shenanigans.
Orc Commandos are very good. They're very good.
I see so much more fun shenanigans in the new box. Yeah. I mean, we were talking about it today. So much more fun. I think the Bomb Squig will actually be good. There'll actually be something to having it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
Affable Tree, how do I start Kill Team? It's kind of overwhelming. Should I wait for the new Into the Dark box? A little birdie told me that there is a website called Warhammerpedia that has every rule for every Kill Team beautifully laid out in a very simple, pleasing, easy to understand fashion. That is
And the core
Warhammerpedia.
And
the core
rule
rulebook.
book.
You didn't hear that from us? But Warhammerpedia. Right.
And let me just say, let me just work on this real quick. Maybe I can send a link. I would never put a link to a website like that, and a baby certainly never would. Click on that link by that baby. They get you all the rules. I would say if you like what's in the new box, buy the new box. If you don't, then don't buy it. And definitely don't buy the rules and look at that link.
Juan Derez, what color would a Loyalist Sons of Horus successor chapter use? Probably white. Horus were originally called the Lunar Wolves before they were called the Sons of Horus. So I would think white would be a really good callback to the pre-fall days of the Horus's Legion. Michael Castile, I hope Gellerpox is good. You know, I never much cared for the Gellerpox or the Ophidian Starstriders when they came out for old Kill Team. Taking a closer look at them, they're pretty darn cool.
They're really cool.
And what's weird about them is they are very much like seemingly designed for Kill Team 21 as opposed to Kill Team 18, which is weird. Like they were the worst Kill Team in the old version of Kill Team, but now I feel like they'll fit right in.
Yeah, they look really cool.
I would love. Yeah, they look so much fun. Little doggo attacking a giant hulking like pus monster.
Nazim, can I use units other than commandos for Kill Team Orcs?
Yes, you can. Compendium Orcs have rules for Orc Boys, a Knob Leader, Gretchen, Commandos, and Ludas. I have a regular Orc Kill Team, not Commandos, and it's 2 Ludas. Oh gosh, what is it? I think it's 2 boys, 2 Ludas, a Knob, no Knob. I take the Spanna. A Spanna, 2 Ludas, 3 boys. And is that it? Is that 9 guys? Oh, and 2 Gretchen.
So yeah, so you can do a lot with that team.
Yeah.
And it all works. The commandos are fun because they have a lot of shenanigans.
They really do.
If you don't, oh yeah, they do. But if you don't want to deal with that, because sometimes you know what, sometimes you just don't feel like it.
Yeah, I think there's totally a place for Compendium.
So they're a little bit simpler.
Yeah, we played like a brutal game with you were playing your Orc Commandos and I was playing my Sister's Novitiates, and afterwards we were like beat, and so we just played a quick Compendium game. Well,
you did.
You still played Orc Commandos. Yeah, you don't. Tired. Yeah, you don't not play Orc Commandos.
Yeah, I like them. I have a lot of fun with them.
Yeah, I think part of the reason I lose all the time is because I keep jumping from kill team to kill team to kill team to kill team.
Yeah.
Or if you really you're playing for keeps, you're playing to win. It seems like you probably want a bunch of games. You want to get in the reps so you really know how to play a team.
Right, and in my defense, they're the ones that are the most together and painted. I like them.
Gosh, I have so many teams that I need to get games in with. My Tau. Ooh, I can't wait to do the Guard Tempestus Scions. Those are I've heard that is an excellent little kill team.
Well, I have it under good authority that we won't have time to do that for a while. Does Victoria Miniatures sell any good kill teams?
Absolutely. I mean, if you want anything Imperial Guard, they have everything you can think of. They also have some orcs that would make excellent Imperial Guard. Their new Kickstarter for halfling snipers would make an excellent count as Space Marine scout snipers. I think they have Ogren, so you could actually make a blooded kill team.
I love it.
$50.95. I still need to take my shot.
I'm not going to throw away my shot. This is from Hamilton. Solo Uno, I think those halfling snipers and a few squats could do a great kill team.
Yeah.
I agree.
Paul Rodenzer. I'm sure halflings will be in the new Guard Codex. I mean, they technically already are. They're called Ratlings. They're a sniper unit. I believe they're in the elite slot.
I'm elite.
You can rephrase. Victoria Minis sell any kill teams that wouldn't suck. Guard is like the best kill team currently in terms of like the meta and winning tournaments. And I've heard mixed things about the Blooded, but I still heard that they're performing.
Like doing the can?
Yeah.
That kind of performing?
But also, like, Kill Team 21 isn't the same as Kill Team 18, where you have teams that you will never, ever win the game with. Everything is pretty good, and some stuff is really good. But, like, you just have to play a tiny bit better than your opponent. Also, sometimes you just get lucky with terrain and rolling dice.
This is true. And don't play against Sean.
Yeah, I don't play against Sean.
I haven't seen Sean in a while.
Yep.
You've seen Sean more than I've seen Sean.
That's true.
Recently.
Yeah, we painted up some Star Wars Legion.
Yep. It's adorable.
Narmody. What Space Marine units can take flamers? Aggressors can take Flamestorm Gauntlets. Tactical Marines can take one flamethrower. The Land Raider has a version of it that can take a big old 2 giant flamethrowers. Is there anything else? I'm sure there are. Those are the ones that come to my mind right now. For Vrax, are you going to do a Salamanders video? Maybe, but no plans. I'd love to do painting all of the Space Marine Legions. I think that'd be fun. I have to come up with a smart way of doing it.
Do it naked.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I don't know if everyone would agree with that. But, yeah, I think that'd be a fun idea.
Champ Styles, what Star Wars Legion units did you paint? We painted 40 battle droids and 2 droid Decaa in 3 hours.
Boom. Does he have a fully painted army now?
He probably has a fully painted what's the cap, like, oh gosh, I forget, is it 800 points? It's not, he doesn't have every one of his droid models painted.
Okay.
But he could probably play with all, well, actually none of his heroes are painted. Or his super battle droids.
Alright.
Basically, no.
Mm-hmm.
Traspleen, I'm using a Tor Garadon for my Chapter Master conversion because it's cool, but I'm running it as Firstborn to be close to the lore accurate wargear. I'm not sure what base to use. Then you might be able to take a Combi Flamer, which is a bolter with a flamethrower built into it. So yeah, you can probably. I think you can take a flamethrower type weapon on a regular Space Marine captain.
That dog. Yo mama Jay. Got.
Sleep in brush water. Can I take a land raider and kill team? No, you can only take a predator, or you can take one rhino and one razorback.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Mm-hmm. I need a little bit more water. Nope, I don't get to have it though, because it's not near me and I'm not going to get up.
Yeah, that would solve that problem.
You could paint all the Space Marine Legions for 30k in the 30k box set. That's totally unique and probably not done to death yet. Yeah, definitely not.
Yep. Namrod. I'm still waiting for the day that Jay decides to paint Marvel Crisis Protocol since he likes all war games.
I've heard great things about Marvel Crisis Protocol. I have painted, not for that game, there's another Marvel game that has chibis, and I painted a Captain America from that game.
So yeah, you're going to be waiting.
I wouldn't, if somebody else was getting into Marvel Crisis Protocol, I might get a Spider-Man and play along a little.
Spider-Man's lame.
Spider-Man, awesome. Try to explain, I've been told before that the base size doesn't matter by some and that it does by others, so I'm confused. You should have the correct base. Usually the minis come with the correct bases. They really always do. But the only time it ever really matters is if you're playing in a tournament, which no one ever does.
Right. And if you think you're going to, you're not.
Mm-hmm.
Flipnote dude at 88. So Terminators in 40k?
No, you're not. Actually, they've removed them. You're not allowed to take them.
Cake the Bandit. I agree with Nick. Spider-Man is lame.
What? Spider-Man is the best. Oh, you guys probably like Captain America. Yeah.
Or Iron Man.
Iron Man's sweet. Iron Man's better than Spider-Man.
I have an Iron Man chibi. Akino Kanon is, Kill Team expansion for 210 or Marvel Crisis Protocol core set for 80.
What does the Marvel Crisis Protocol core set come with, miniatures-wise?
I believe it comes with your mom.
I mean, if I was in charge, it would come with Iron Man, Captain America, and Spider-Man. They're probably the most popular. Slip in brush water. Aquaman the goat. Aquaman's not Marvel. Forvax. Spider-Man is the Ultramarines of Marvel. No. Droon. Daredevil is better than everyone else. Daredevil's pretty sweet. I read some Daredevil comics when I was young. Runzer, 10 models plus a boatload of terrain. What superheroes, though? Like, are there 10 superheroes in the core box for $80? Vertical Mammal, do you guys have any recommendations for stores to pre-order Into the Dark at a discount?
Valhalla Hobby.
Valhalla Hobbies!
Let's see if they have it. That is the store that we're going to be buying from.
Mm-hmm.
see if they have the pre-order yet. Oops. Games Workshop. Vertigo Mammal, thank you. The metal tin for the tokens just isn't enough to skip the discount and buy a Games Workshop local. Yeah.
Wait, so you're saying that you don't want a 10-cent tin?
Yeah.
You know it says Kill Team on there, right? Like that's pretty cool.
Right. Yeah, I don't think they. Let's see. I don't think they have the pre-order yet because it's technically not pre-order till this next week.
That's true.
They do have the pre-order. They do have the pre-order for all the Chaos Space Marine stuff.
Do they have a pre-order to the pre-order to the pre-order?
Yeah. They don't have the pre-order to the pre-order. That's okay. Man, they have a bunch of stuff on back order. That's kind of cool. I want this store to do very well because we like it. Flipnote Dude at 88, $20 Altoids tin. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I mean, like, people are just gonna put their weed in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. Akin Wakinonez, the core set comes with Black Widow, Captain America, Captain Marvel, Iron Man, Baron Zemo, Crossbone, Dr. Octopus, Red Skull, and Ultron. Man, Marvel really doesn't have any good villains, do they? Guys, it's Baron Zemo!
Damn!
But you guys like Crossbones, right? He hits stuff. Like, you know, Black Widow's cool, Captain America's cool, Captain Marvel's cool, Iron Man's sweet. But yeah. I guess Red Skull's a little bit neat because it's Hugo Weaving. Remember when that guy just showed up in Age of Ultron? I forgot he existed. Oh, and you get Spider-Man.
Ah. I've heard of Spider-Man.
Juan Derez, do firstborns get bigger when they become a Primaris, or do they stay the same size? I always forget to ask that. They probably get a tiny bit bigger. But I think the size difference between Primaris and Firstborn is greatly exaggerated. Because there's very tall Space Marines, and then there's very short Space Marines. Like, Space Marines vary in size. I think the... who are the sneaky Space Marines? The Raven Guard tend to be a little shorter, and the Space Wolves tend to be a little taller.
Sneak. Are they Short Kings?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jason M, I just got shipping info on my Major Kill plushie, which reminds me, when are you guys going to sell Nick and Jay plushies? My current voodoo dolls don't seem to be working.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, along with the battle reports.
Yeah.
The battle reports are going to be launching the plushies. I like to think that he knits them at home.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of knitting, I was at a what's the Joann's Fabrics? I was at a Joann's Fabrics, and yeah, and they had a really cool like yarn knit Star Wars plushie box, and I almost bought it.
Wow.
But because it had plans for like every character in The Mandalorian, and they looked really good. But I figured it was probably really hard to do actually.
Yeah, probably.
So I didn't buy it. I should have though. It probably would have been fun.
I always assume a lot of stuff like that never gets made.
Yeah, of course. Because I'm like, these look amazing. And then I'm like, I bet this is really hard.
Yep.
even with $15 instructions.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, I might. We'll see. If I had a hard time getting the air bubbles out of my syringe, but I got it. I have a diabetic dog, and so I give her shots every day. But she's got tiny, tiny little needles, so usually air bubbles aren't a problem. Sometimes though, sometimes you just gotta redo it all because it just didn't work out.
Yep. I like it when she eats cookies and peas everywhere.
Yeah.
That's always good.
Nazim, for Kill Team, do I need specific terrain or can I just use the terrain I got in my Age of Sigmar starter set? Nope, you can use whatever. You can use red solo cups and VHS tapes. We all have lots of those laying around, right?
Yeah, exactly. You want a lot of terrain though. You don't want to fill that board out because we talked about earlier the vantage point, where shooting can be kind of a bummer if there's not enough terrain. Because most guns you can shoot across the entire board. It's unlimited range. Jason M. Plushy Bat Rep. I can totally imagine Nick and Jay beating each other with stuffed dolls.
Yeah. Champ Styles, I've been buying a lot of minis secondhand. The majority of my Primaris purchases are from Dark Imperium. So I've got lots of Nurgle, and I was going to sell them, but looking at them all, I don't want to. Yeah, Nurgle's sweet! And it paints up so fast and so nice.
Namrod, in my opinion, Into the Dark has the best terrain.
I agree, it's really cool.
I agree. I'm super excited for it. I am very excited. I want to look at. I didn't really look at Warhammer Community today. Oh yeah, the Nova Open. Mitch King, what type of Rust-Oleum spray paint should I use to add to first coat to my models? Black color.
Yeah, flat black primer.
Black. They got a good. They also have a good gray and a good white, but you should do black. Oh, I love these little Kroot hounds. Kroot Farstalker Kinband.
Farstalker Kinband.
Farstalker Kinband. Farstalker Kinband. Farstalker Kinband. Farstalker Kinband. It's kind of hard.
Farstalker Kinband.
The Kroot. The Kroot Kinband. The Kroot Farstalker. That also works. Just shortening it.
You know, Kinband, good name. The Farstalkers, good name.
Exactly. They do this a lot.
They really do.
Don't know why. Oh, I love the peg leg guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love that if you look at like his knee, there's like a big spring in it.
Yeah.
So he's got a little bounce.
It's good. You gotta have a little bounce.
Champ Styles, if you got your hands on enough Star Wars Micro Force sets, you could do Star Wars Legion in Chibi form. What's Microforce?
Micro Machine.
I like Micro Machines. Sternmark. Man, I haven't seen Nick this excited for anything.
I'm not that excited. I just think it's neat. Well, it's a cool team. I mean, the last team that I got to have was Space Marines.
Your
So,
favorite.
you know, crew's way cooler. I like. I mean, I like that I'm gonna own Space Marines as well. Gee Whiz's Workshop. I have a huge gallon bag full of micro machines from the 90s.
Sweet.
Micro machines. Adeptus Titanicus?
Yeah.
Are they micro machines?
Oh, that'd be cool. No, they're just really expensive normal kits.
I remember seeing them at Adepticon.
Yeah, they're sweet.
Golden Demon. They're really cool.
It's like, oh my gosh, that model is $60, and that's the cheap night, and it's so little.
I like how they previewed the pre-orders a week early before you can pre-order.
Yeah. Get hyped to pre-order.
Have they done that before?
I don't know. Probably.
Let's see, can I still not organize this by what? Oh my god, their website's really bad. Alright, I went to articles at the top. I want to read only Kill Team articles. I only care about Kill Team. Hit Kill Team. Hey, guess what? Kill Team. Adeptus Titanicus. Necromunda. One of their cartoons. A Sunday preview. A Saturday preview. Why?
You know, maybe you don't know what you want.
I do. Warhammer Legends. Oh, all records expunged from library. Also, the FAQs are gone.
Huh.
I wonder if there's something wrong. Maybe they're fixing maybe they're fixing their website.
It could be.
They're not.
It's hard to believe,
they're
though.
not doing that.
Cultural Diplomacy. For extra bits, do you leave them on the sprue or cut them out to save space? Got my heads and extra weapons and hands. Yeah, I usually cut them out and put them in a little baggie.
Yep.
And I just sharpen the name of the box on the baggie.
You should cut them out. There's never
and don't save the sprue.
Don't save the sprue. Just throw it out, and you're not going to build anything out of it. Yeah. Grabtastic sup, nerds! You're a nerd. We're cool. There's no such thing as a cool nerd.
Lewis Thornton, hey, love your videos. What is the best way to contact you right now? What do you want to know? Trasplan. Geometry homework is terrible. The correct answer is 7.
Yep. Just, write 7 everywhere
Mm-hmm.
on the page. Every answer is 666.
En nauseam, Into the Dark terrain does look cool, but any thoughts on how the lack of height and emphasis on narrow portals and passages might change limit tactics and gameplay team selection? I think it'll change it. I think teams that super benefit from shooting, like Imperial Guard or Pathfinders, teams that are like crush spamming like fly, like Harlequins or Tau stealth suits, I think they're going to have to completely change their playstyle, which is super fun. And teams that might struggle, teams that need a lot of movement, like maybe Eldar, what are they called? The Eldar, not Exodites.
Corsairs?
The Eldar Corsairs, or the Blooded Vet Guard. I think that they could really shine in that environment. So I think it's a really fun way to change up the game. I don't think it'll take away tactics. I think it'll force new tactics. PJ Correct, you say never save the sprues, but you also used them as magnet mounting brackets for the old school Lehman Russ. Well, yeah, like 1. Like you don't need to throw them away instantly the second you're done with before you're done with the model. But you're not. Don't like save a big box of sprues. It's not anything.
Can you imagine somebody doing that?
Gosh, that would be wild.
Could you imagine somebody doing that and making a whole video about it?
I can't. That would be horrifying.
Oh. Can't even believe it. Paul Rodenheiser. Did you guys see Goob's video? He just
Who?
did that.
What's a Goobs?
Yeah, next you're going to say that he used a blender, and then it didn't work.
Lewis Thurton, I run a Warhammer club in Leeds Uni. We love your videos, and we were planning a charity paint stream in December for men's mental health. Was wondering if you might be interested in joining us. Probably not. Our schedule is super duper tight, but you might want to post it in our Discord, and maybe you can get some other folks to join in on the fun.
This is true. This is true. That's a good idea.
Some guy made a Tau Manta out of sprue, and that is a cool thing, but I don't want to do that. And neither do you.
But how else do I avoid doing my other stuff?
King Canada's legend has it Nick and Jay do stuff outside of YouTube. I would just like to say for the record that those rumors are false.
We would never.
Mm-hmm.
BG85, Nick, I'll tuck you in. I'll tuck you in first. Actually, I really could use it. I'm really sleepy.
Oh my goodness, me too. Got
I'm sleepy.
3 hours
I'm
of sleep
sleep-
last night.
Yep. Well, I got 1 hour of sleep. I always love that.
I got 10
love that.
seconds.
Well, I only got a second. I didn't even sleep at all. I haven't slept for 5 days.
Jason M.
Pretty
Goob
man.
should make plushies and stuff them with sprue bits. I think it'd be kind of fun to fill a beanbag with that stuff.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, it would be weirdly hard. And I guess it would. I guess it wouldn't be heavy. Be a little heavy. Be heavier
Yeah,
than
wow.
the. You ever sat in a beanbag
beans.
that had packing
course.
peanuts in it? That's
Yeah.
the worst.
Yeah.
Ah, Lucky Bat and I were looking at memory foam like sofas and memory foam beanbags, and there was
Yeah.
a great Amazon review where somebody was like, "I have a lot of back problems, and it hurt sitting in these chairs." And you're like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I feel like that's if you have back concerns. I feel like a beanbag chair is not the move.
No, probably not. I don't love memory foam. Just that by itself.
Yeah,
It's also hot as shit.
it is hot.
It is so hot. It keeps the
Yeah.
heat in. It's a nightmare.
Mm-hmm. If only there was something else.
If only there was something else. That's a joke. That's a personal life joke that people won't get and never
Mhm.
will.
Yeah. Nick's a hammocker.
Yep, I sleep in hammocks exclusively.
Hammocks are nice. You ever lay in a hammock?
I have. Ever lay in a hammock big enough for 2 people? That's a
No.
wild experience. You get real close.
I feel like if one person wants to get out, you both get out.
Yes, you do. This is true. I know this for a fact. Yeah, one person gets to get out comfortably, and the other person falls out. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Jason M. I thought Nick only slept in mom's beds. Maybe.
Trasplane. Nick just said a cuss word. What the fuck, Nick?
I'm sorry. I'm such a piece of shit.
Yeah. I try to run a
these
good Christian
streams.
stream.
I know. I know. Peach95. I thought we were weirdly going into overtime, but remember my clock is a bit ahead.
Mm. Yeah, Eons of Battle After Dark.
Chris, I share a wall with my mom. Believe me, Nick does not sleep there. Yeah, you would hear it if I was there.
Yeah, I wish we had another hour together. Well, it sounds like you would really enjoy our Friday streams, where after our normal live stream from 9 to 10 p.m. Central, we hop on over to Discord and we have a saucy stream just for our Patreon supporters. And by saucy, I mean we usually talk about movies.
Exactly. And the end does show up at them.
Yeah.
Because Patreon. But pretty wild, pretty fun, pretty crazy world that we live in.
395. Jay, do you think you and Nick can survive the back rooms together? I feel like Nick's probably a little faster at running. So
Yeah.
I feel like I'd get et by a monster.
I could run.
Especially after he pushes me into the monster.
And speaking of being pushed, that's 9 o'clock right there. That's 100% exactly what would happen. All right, everybody. Well, we had a video today speculating about the future of the Kill Team boxes. So, make sure you go watch that video. And we have 3 more videos coming out. We have one on Wednesday, one on Friday, one on Saturday. That Saturday one's a Patreon exclusive episode where we're going to be doing some Warhammer Plus stuff. So we're going to be reviewing some of their shows. And let's just say you get to watch along with us exactly what's on Warhammer Plus along with us. But... oh yeah, and then we also have our Patreon-only live stream, as Jay mentioned, where you can call in and chit-chat with us on Discord. A lot of fun on Fridays. A little overtime.
Yeah.
But we'll be back with another live stream tomorrow, so join us for that.
Alrighty, everybody. Good night.
Night-night.